Hello friends, Kristie here with Kristie's Connections. We're going to go over lots of stuff in this video. First, of course, we're going to do the penny list. Yes, we have one for this coming Tuesday. We're also going to go over the clearance updates. We have things to talk about with the ice cream resets. So even if you've seen the list, I do have some really important things to talk to you about, as well as the ice cream gate. We'll talk about it, and also your clearance event details. Alrighty gang, so this is going to be super important in this video for numerous different things we're going to discuss, and that is your miles may vary. A lot of you are new, don't know what this means. Basically what it means is something can be a penny at one store, not at another, and things can be a different percentage off at some stores. They may be a different percentage off at other stores. So prices do vary from store to store, and that is the definition of your miles may vary. Also, please be kind to the store, to the employees, and to each other. And let's jump into the ice cream resets. We got some things to chat about. All right, friends, first up, we're going to do our Dollar General penny ice cream resets. Now, if you did watch last week's penny list, I did already give you the list over there last week, but I'm going to go over it and we're going to actually talk about it in this video. These began on Monday. Yes, I said Monday, the 23rd of February. And what happens is you will have a store, maybe a couple stores around you that will penny on Monday. The other ones will not. Keep track of which ones do penny and which ones don't penny, because for 4 weeks, each week you want to check your stores that haven't pennied yet, because they possibly will penny the following Monday, which would be like the 30th, and the following, and the following. This typically lasts for 4 weeks. Now, it is very important you change your store location correctly, not only for resets, but any time that you are checking different stores for pricing and that sort of thing. I did do a short video, I'm going to link it down below, on how to do that. Make sure you are in fact changing your store location the right way, or you're going to give yourself misinformation. Let's go over the products, because there are a couple we need to talk about. All right, gang, first up, we have a couple single serves, and that's going to be this Outshine Strawberry Frozen Fruit Bar is one of those. And then the next one will be the Nestle Classic Strawberry Shortcake. This is a king size bar. Make sure you're looking in your single serve cooler if your store has one, or even on the door if your store has those as well. The next one we have is going to be Haagen-Dazs. And this is going to be a pack of 3. You're looking for the Haagen-Dazs Chocolate Cookie Crumble Ice Cream Bars. Then we have some Dove Minis. These are the Dove Minis, vanilla and chocolate with dark chocolate. This is a 10-count box. Next we have this one we need to talk about. This is a Funfetti ice cream cake. It's a Funfetti cake. Now, there is a UPC that was on the list, which is the one you're seeing now. The one previous is the UPC that we have found in the stores, so look for both. Next, we have the Bomb Pop Watermelon Popsicles. This one is a 12-count box. And then we have some Kit Kat ice cream. This is a 48-ounce tub. Okay, next we have some drumsticks. This is going to be a 12-count box. This is the drumsticks, a little vanilla and chocolate sundae cones. Then we have some Breyers, yum yum. And yeah, we're going to talk about that ice cream gate in just a second. This one's the Snickers flavor, 48 ounces. Then we have some individual smaller Haagen-Dazs. This one's 14 ounces, Rocky Road. We have another one that is also 14 ounces, so a smaller one, but this one's the chocolate chip cookie dough, yum, yum. Then we have another Haagen-Dazs, 14 ounces again on this one, but this one is just the plain chocolate. And we've got the Rolo ice creams, 14 ounces. So this one too, same thing, it's going to be a smaller one. Some more popsicles. This is the Popsicle Ice Pops. You're specifically looking for the orange, cherry, and grape, and there's 18 in this one. And there is another look, same UPC, so it may look like this. And we're going to jump back to Haagen-Dazs. Sorry, these are in a wonky order, but this one's your Haagen-Dazs Dulce de Leche bars. It's a 3-count box. And then wrapping it up with the Breyers, and this one's going to be the Reese's flavor. Okay, gang, let's talk about Ice Cream Gate. So basically what happened, I'm not judging anybody. Everybody can do their own thing. But there was some Neapolitan ice cream put out. And this was a test of sorts. If you know, you know. I'm not going to go into it. But let's just say some people failed the test. So if you see this, it may end up being included, but we don't really know. But it, however, was not on the list. There were some people that put it out as a test, and let's just say some miserably failed that test. Guys, please use integrity. Please, if you don't have a source, just say you don't have a source and give credit to the person you're taking the information from. So I know there was numerous that failed the test, and that's sad. And sorry, guys, I know I'm going to hear about drama in the comments, but you guys know how I feel about this. I am one of those that does pay a decent amount of money. I literally could get a car for the amount of money that I put out in sources, and it's super frustrating for me and others that are doing that, and then their information's being stolen. So it is very frustrating, and it's very difficult not to speak on. So if you are upset that I put this in here, my apologies, but sometimes some things just need to be said. All right, amazing, folks. Let's move on to the clearance event details. This will be really quick. This is our clearance event for February. And, of course, it will start this coming Friday, 1 week from today on the 27th. And it will run through Sunday, which is March the 1st. It is going to include that clearance section and the POG items. Yes, we have lists coming for you. I spent the whole day today getting all that together, and I will start pumping out videos to you very soon. There will also be the seasonal merchandise that is already marked down, and that will go an additional 50% off that already marked down price. And yep, they are going to include some sales. I do have that information. So look for a clearance event video coming to you very soon. Now let's jump into our penny list and our clearance updates for this Tuesday. All right, so everything in the remainder of the video will not begin until Tuesday, February the 24th. Let's first chat about the clearance updates. They are good ones. First up, we have Valentine's Day seasonal party and socks going to 70% off. We do have things that are not included that we need to talk about. These blankets that have been included for so long, they caught on, and it looks like they are not included. And also these Squishmallow little cuties, those also are not going to be included. Please notice what I did not bring up. I did not bring up candy, and I did not bring up those purple tag gift sets. Those are not dropping. They will remain their 25% off pricing. I expected them to go to 50. They didn't. We'll check it on Tuesday. We'll put out a video, or at least a post to let you know, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, next up we have the holiday plastics. Some of you will like this. I hope you guys can still find these in your store. They are going to 90% off. There are numerous items on this list. I'm letting all the visuals of every item included in holiday plastics is scrolling across your screen right now. Now, don't forget, during the clearance event, these categories we're talking about, they will be an additional 50%, or if you're lucky enough, you may find a store that's an additional 70% off. We typically do have some of those, not all, but some. So you may have an additional 50 or 70 if you're lucky percent off these already clearanced prices. So just keep that in mind. But if it is something you really, really want and you find it, I would just go ahead and grab it, because it will probably be gone before the clearance event starts on these categories, particularly the 90% off ones. All right, gang, this next one we definitely need to talk about. This is going to be the NCI Home Entertainment Bath Rugs, going to 70% off. This one is a huge store specific, or your miles may vary. That's why I stressed this at the beginning of the video. Now, just know NCI can be really wonky. It's not nowhere near as cut and dry as, say, like Red Home, Brown Dot, those sorts of things, Valentine's Day. Those are normally pretty simple to figure out. NCI just kind of is a beast all on its own. So I do have a list. We are watching it. Problem is that NCI often, a lot of it is already 50% off, which is where we're sitting right now on these, but they will be going to 70% off on Tuesday. So I would feel more comfortable, rather than confusing you guys terribly, on waiting until Tuesday once I can verify pricing and put a list out then. I know that's not super convenient at all, but I don't want to confuse you, put stuff out, and then have to backstep and tell you, well, this wasn't right, that wasn't right. That would cause mass confusion. I don't want to do that to you. We are working very hard on it and getting prepared to release that information to you. Please be patient with me, and we will get that out as soon as I'm 100% confident on the pricing. All right, Copper, bring us that penny list. Okay, gang, let's talk about the penny list. We do have one. I like it. It's a good one. First up, we have the red dot home items going to 1 penny. Do have more visuals over on my website, kristiesconnections.com. We're just going to go over a few. Now, this one here is a hidden one. It is a Frigidaire Gallery fridge. It is the $25 one. Make sure the UPC matches because it is not all of them. Now, you definitely want to look in your regular tote section. Recently, I've seen some of these totes. They're going to come up here in a second in my regular tote section. This little 3-drawer desk organizer. Look in your NCI section. It's normally right across those. They keep all those little storage thingies, kind of with the ironing boards and over with the bathroom stuff. Definitely look over there for that. Check out more visuals for Red Dot Home over on kristiesconnections.com. Now let's talk about some core penny items. Okay, gang, core penny items. First up, we have the Z-Quill. This is a 2-count. So you're looking for the Z-Quill nighttime sleep aid. You're looking specifically for the calming vanilla cherry flavor. Okay, then we have a couple more. For the next one is going to be a Z-Quill nighttime sleep aid. This is the liquid caps. And you're looking, this one here is the 8-count. Looks exactly like what you're seeing on the screen. And then we have more of those, the Z-Quill Nighttime Sleep Aid liquid caps, but this one is the 24-count box. So you're looking for both the 8 and the 24, and then that 2-pack. Okay, surprise pennies. Will we have them on Tuesday? Good question. Don't know. You have to wait and see. Check over here on Kristie's Connections on Tuesday morning. If we do, in fact, have surprise pennies, I will be putting out a surprise penny list. Either way, though, there will be a video on Tuesday morning because I do want to give you the information for the NCI Home Entertainment and Bath Rugs. For those of you that do have participating stores, to be on a lookout for a video Tuesday morning right here on Kristie's Connections YouTube channel. And as you can see in the memo shared right above, you can see where one of my sources does not have those NCI items. The other source does. I do have numerous sources, and that's just kind of to show you that it really is a huge, your miles may vary. Only one of my sources actually, their store is including those NCI items. So it's going to be something you're going to have to do some research before you go get those items. For those of you that do, in fact, have Alrighty, gang, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I know there was a little drama brought up in this video, which I really don't like to do, but honestly, sometimes you just can't keep quiet and have people walk on you. Because that's what happens if you say absolutely nothing. So, those of you that bothered, I do apologize. I really do try to respect your wishes, and honestly, I just don't like drama, but you know, sometimes things just need to be said. I'm very strong on integrity, honesty, my morals, my values. And honestly, mine were pretty set back in kindergarten. So I guess sometimes when things cross the line over and over and over again, it becomes just disappointing, sad, and frustrating. So, but I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. Share to a friend. And all that free YouTube-y stuff. That is all I have for you in this video, gang. My goal is to really pump some videos out over the next couple days, to be on the lookout for more content coming to you, hopefully very, very soon. That is all I have for you in this video. Stay beautiful, stay kind, stay amazing, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, friends.